Yeah. So hello, wonderful women. How are you, lady? You're watching me today, and it's a pleasure to be with you today. This is the virtual summit unleashed. I believe and I know it's time for you to go after that dream. You've held on for too long. You've given excuses for too long, and you know what? People are waiting for you. I am waiting for you to show forth that thing that is in you, that dream, that passion, that business, that non-profit organization you're supposed to start. And you're giving yourself excuses. Before I go far, my name is Onakomaiya Sotu. I'm the founder and CEO of Blooming Ladies. To bloom is to flourish, is to thrive, is to be your best self. And that's what I want for every member of Blooming Ladies, and what I want for you in particular, that you bloom where you're planted. And today, I have a wonderful friend, is a sister, a friend. And once upon a time, she was my client. She was like my first client when I started off then. Yeah, so Kate Onakomaiya. Kate, you're welcome, and I'm so excited to be having this interview with you. Before I go on, I'm so extremely proud of what you've accomplished, and every time I see you, I was like, wow, thank God you did not give excuses. So
Thank you.
Please, could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Kate Onakomaiya, and I am the lead coach at Exponential Growth Academy, a coaching and consulting firm in Nigeria. I'm also an executive director with the John Maxwell team, and I am the president advisory council member of the John Maxwell team as well. So I'm a personality profiling expert and a strength strategy coach as well. So I am a student and trainer on human behavior and human potential. You could say that's the list. Yeah.
Wow, that is very interesting. Wow. That's very good. So, Kate, what made you decide to do all this? Because I knew that was not the path you were before. That was not what you were doing before. So what made you decide to go after this kind of business? And, what was it?
Yeah, when I came to you, it was in 2012, I think. Yes, 2012, yes, that I met you. I had this, it was a longing in my heart to be more and to have more. I knew there was so much in me that needed to come out. And I was searching for a path to improve myself, to grow, to become a better person, and to just discover who I am and the gifts and potential that God has placed inside of me. So I had that deep longing inside of me, and I decided to pursue the path of personal growth and development, becoming a coach, speaker, and trainer. Yes, so I came to you then when I was starting off, and you mentored me and guided me on how to, the way to go. You gave me some really valuable recommendations, and your mentorship really helped me to get started right. Yeah, and I'm so grateful for that.
Oh, thank you very much, Kate. I really love that. Thank you very much. And it's actually a privilege and an honor to have had you be my first client, so that also helped me, So what were some challenges you faced then when you were starting up?
Yeah, when I was starting off, it was a completely new path for me, but I knew in my heart that God was calling me to pursue it. So I had to face the challenge of understanding the path, understanding myself, and finding my purpose in that path. And that was the first challenge. So it was first me, and then the challenge of being misunderstood by those around me, my family members. But they were supportive because they love me, and they knew that, okay, if that's what I want to do, so they would support me, but they didn't understand. So I had a really great challenge trying to explain myself, trying to explain why I'm doing what I'm doing, and why I have this passion in my heart for people. And it was hard really getting people to understand what I'm doing at that time.
So how were you able to overcome those challenges? What did you have to do? What did you do? That you didn't say, because your family don't understand me, I'm not going to start, or because people didn't understand. What were some things that you did actually to really propel yourself to go out and do what you're doing?
Yeah, the first thing is to get mentors that will guide me, that understood me and know they've been on that path, they are on that path. So that's why I came to you, because you're on that path. And then I surrounded myself with a community of people who are doing what I'm doing, and who are following the same path, maybe thinking differently, doing different, but following that same path. So that was what strengthened me to really go on and to focus on what I was doing. Really, without mentoring, without coaching, without the community that I belong to, I would have given up. So I have that support, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kate. You know, I always say something, it's actually an African adage that says, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go with others. And I like the fact that you put, you had support and system around you. You look for the support, because many times we want to depend on the people we already know, and you blame them if they don't understand the path you're in. If you don't understand, there's nothing you can do about it, right? And I can remember then, if you'd forgotten, that coaching was so new then in Nigeria.
Right.
Especially in Port Harcourt that we were.
So new, yes.
It was very new. I can remember I had to do trainings. I was doing more of trainings than one-on-one coaching, because people didn't understand. I was like, what's coaching?
Right.
You know, so yeah, but it was good that you stood on and you persisted. So I'd like to ask you, Kate, I know you've met so many women. Or before that question, I want to know, well, that was the challenges you faced then. And doing the business and where you are right now, you've got far. That was like 7 years ago, and you've really moved. The business has grown. What are some challenges you're facing right now, or you faced, let's say, some 2 years ago, and how were you able to overcome those challenges?
Right. So 2 years ago and right now, the challenges, now the business has grown. I mean, there is more awareness. People know what coaching is. People are more willing to invest in themselves and develop themselves. And helping them to do that has been really fulfilling and rewarding at the same time. In Port Harcourt, in Nigeria, and the challenge I face mostly is leaders, maybe leaders of people. Most often, our leaders where I am in Africa, they don't want to develop themselves. So it's not really my problem. What the problem is my people. So they always feel that their people are a problem. So they want to, they don't want to develop themselves. So my friend just walked in. Yes. So. So it's my people that are the problem. It's not me. So and then when I go to train the people and to help them with their growth, the people would say, "Oh, this issue, this training. I wish my boss, my MD, my CEO would take this training because I think he also needs it." So it's a challenge developing the people when the leader is not ready to develop themselves. Like positional leader in this case is not ready to develop themselves. So you face that resistance, because after the training, there are two things that always happen. Some people will resign, as they will leave the company because they've grown, they can't work with that person anymore. So, or things will just go back to status quo because you have a greater level of awareness, but you can't exercise that awareness where you are. So you just fall back into status quo. So those are the challenges that we face. And then another challenge that we face, especially in relationship, when we work with women, is that their husbands or partners are not willing to develop themselves. So when the wife is making the efforts to build up herself, or the partner is making an effort to really grow in awareness and to become a better person, and the partner or spouse or husband is not ready to do that, there is resistance that they face at home. And so that has been a great challenge, working with people and helping people to overcome that. It's not very easy, because as a coach, you can't tell people what to do. You can only coach them to become aware of, and then find their own solutions, which often lies within them. So you just have to work with them until they find their way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can just imagine. Yeah, different challenges, and you keep facing them, and you keep working on towards until you get a solution, until you get a workable solution. Also, I know you've met different women at different points in time in your life, and what are some things that you hear women telling you that, oh, I know I should be doing so and so and so, but, and that could go on and on. Or I feel this is what I should do. Or I know where I am is the way I should be.
Yeah.
But, so like, what are those excuses that women give you why they're not going after their dreams, or why they're not being unleashed, why they're still holding themselves back, they're tying themselves to somewhere and they're not making move? What are some excuses?
Right. There's something I do in my training when I meet with women, and I have this. It's just a question that I ask them. Okay, in your life, can you tell me the three most important people in your life at this point in time, in order of importance? So I get that, and some will say, okay, my husband, my kids, and my mom, in that order. Or my kids, my husband, my father, in that order. So I'll ask them, what about you? And to me, and then they will ask me, okay, how about the most important people in my life is me, my husband, my kids. Yeah, at that point in time. So it always opens up their awareness to know that they are the most important person in their lives. And which is what most women don't really think about. They're so busy taking care of others that they forget themselves, because without me, I have to take care of me first so that I can take care of others. I really have to be in the proper frame of mind, spirit, and body so that I can take care of others. So I need to develop myself. I need to invest in myself. I need to love me. I need to accept me. And I just need to be the best version of me so that I can be my best to others, especially the people I love. So when I work with women, the challenge is most women don't really value themselves, and most of them, they don't see themselves as really important. And then the society we are living is a society where women are not really given the forefront most of the time. So the women don't really have that voice to speak up and speak out. So women most often, they just play a secondary and background role. So they feel that, okay, they've been put by the side and they don't really have a say when it comes to decision making. And that stifles creativity most of the time. It stifles their potential. And they just stay in that frame of, okay, accepting this is what the society has given me, and I'll just do my work as a mother, as a wife. And if I'm working in a company, I just do my work, what is expected of me. I can't be too ambitious, because if I'm too ambitious, I can't go very far with my ambition, because I have kids, I have a husband. So that's one of the challenges I see women face. And then also because of that also helps. They don't love themselves. You don't really find women loving themselves. So they don't really give themselves what they deserve, the joy, the happiness, the freedom that they deserve to be all that they can be. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I've had this conversation, this question. You spoke about the fact that when you pass, who are the most important people, and you put yourself first. So can you say, what's the difference between self-love and being selfish?
That's a good question, Wumi. It's something that really, well, self-love is a bit selfish because you look at yourself, you first of all take care of yourself. I always get this example, in an airplane, when you get into the airplane and they're giving the safety instructions and they tell you, okay, when the oxygen mask comes down, first put on your mask first before you help another person to put on their mask. So that can be seen as selfish, but for me, that is what self-love is all about, putting on your own mask first, because you need to, first of all, have yourself protected before you can protect another person at that point in time. Otherwise, you will just miss everything. So self-love is, for me, it's not selfish. It's really valuing yourself enough, putting so much value in yourself so that you can give value to others. You can't give what you don't have. So if you give yourself love, fill yourself with love, you can give it to others. So that's how I feel it. So it sounds a bit selfish, but
yeah, not really. So I will actually, I'm going to take you back on that self-love. So how does self-love help us to really go after our dreams? So how does me loving myself enough will help me to stop giving excuses and actually do what I know I should do? What is the correlation?
Yeah, so loving myself enough to know that I matter and that I have a place in the world. Loving myself means that I have unlimited potential and that the world needs me to unleash this potential and give back to the world. So loving myself means that I exist to make a difference, that people, and there's one young girl that I met once, she said, destinies are tied to me, but if I don't love myself, I won't be able to see that destinies are tied to me because I'm not valuing myself enough. I don't think I matter enough. So when you love yourself, you see yourself as someone that is worthy of those dreams. You see yourself as someone that deserves to have the best, deserves to be the best, deserves to attract the best. So you are deserving of all the good things that should come to you. So that's how I see loving myself. So I matter, I am worthy, I deserve to be my best, I deserve my dreams, and my dreams deserve me. So that's how I say it.
Wow, thank you very much, Kate. I love the fact that you said, I deserve my dream and my dream deserves me. So the fact that you have a plan, you have a dream, you have a purpose in you, means you deserve it. And that dream deserves you. I also like the fact that you said that your destiny is tied to you. So imagine if the Wright brothers never flew the first plane. Just imagine. So that means now maybe I won't be in this country, I'm in Canada. Maybe I wouldn't have come this far. Imagine if the person that put the internet never did, or did Zoom never did. You won't have this opportunity. So I think you should look at it this way, that you don't want to be selfish, because it's actually selfishness when you keep those gifts to yourself. When you keep that business idea to yourself, it's actually being selfish. So, ladies, I know you're watching me, lady, watching this now. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for you to just keep sitting down there. It's time to be unleashed. To cut that rope that is holding you back. That thing that is holding you back, cut it away and go after your dreams and your passion and your purpose. And before we go, Kate, any final words?
Yeah. We all just go all out for those dreams, because really we deserve to give our all to the dreams that we have in our hearts. Because for me, I believe, as a person of faith, I believe that we will give accounts one day for the gifts, the potential that God has placed inside of us. And if we just keep living below the level, below our potential, and playing it safe, because that's another reason why most people don't want to unleash, because they are playing it safe. Yeah, so if you keep playing it safe, one day you're going to give accounts, and what are you going to give account? How are you going to give your account? What's going to be in your account? And so don't wait until your dream starts, until the time when you're about to give accounts and you won't have anything to say. you have talents, you have gifts, you have dreams. Those dreams, they are there because only you can fulfill them. There's no one else that can fulfill them for you. So go all out in the pursuit of your purpose, of your dreams. Be all you can be, because that's what you are supposed to be. You are supposed to be all that God has created you to be.
Thank you very much, Kate. So she said it all. She said it all. No more excuses, lady. I'm looking at you. No more excuse. Stand up and go after your dream. Yeah. So thank you. This is the Virtual Summit Unleashed, and you have today Wumi Akinlosoto and Kate Onakomaiya. I hope that you've learned something. You've got tips to go after your dreams. Thank you very much, and God bless.
All right.